what's up everybody? I just want to share a video that I found last night that has to do with suspension settings. I have this fork on here on my Trek rail. It's a 2023 RockShox Domain. I've tried everything with this fork and it has never felt good to me. It's either choppy or it feels like crap. And I know people talk shit. It's a Domain, piece of crap, budget fork, whatever. I'm just trying to get the best performance I can out of this fork. And so I found a video last night that pretty much contradicts everything manufacturers say or other videos that I've watched on how to set up suspension sag and PSI settings and all that stuff. This guy goes into the basics of setting up your fork, and his explanations to me make perfect sense. So I'm going to show you what I did with my fork, and I'll link that video in the description. Check his videos out because he does a way better way of explaining this to, the masses. And he has a real nice, cool, calm voice too. It almost sounds animatronic. Yeah, hopefully this helps. Hopefully it helps me dial this fork in because like I said, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. And I'm just trying to get the best performance I can out of it. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Stay stoked. Pick up some merch if you have the hankering. And I appreciate all of you. Here we go. Let's get into it. All right, I got these RockShox Domain forks here. They're a 2023 model. Never liked them. Can never adjust them to get them to feel right. And I know they're Domain. People talk a lot of crap on them, but they're 38 millimeter stanchions on this heavy e-bike. And I just learned something last night and I'm gonna try it. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. All right, first things first, we're gonna get a PSI reading. 67.5. All right, remove air. All right, this requires the RockShox top cap removal tool. Remove top cap. And I have one token in there. I'm gonna remove this token and then I'm gonna reset my air pressure. All right, token removed. I'm gonna replace the top air cap. All right, I'm gonna add air and I'm gonna go 10 PSI above what it was originally, 67.5, I believe. All right, let's see where we're at. 76.5, I'm gonna leave it there. Now I'm gonna cycle my fork, get all that air in there, make sure it's balanced, and then I'm gonna check my sag setting. Okay, so I'm gonna cycle the fork, feel my body weight, then I'm gonna recheck my pressures. Make sure they didn't go down too far, just trying to equalize it. All right, after I did that, let's see what we have. 78.5, did that go up? I'm gonna leave it right there. 78.5, now I'm gonna set my sag. All right, so I'm gonna gently get on my bike after I push that O-ring all the way down. Put my body weight on it. Then I'm gonna get into my attack position, my riding position, leaning over the front end. Kind of like that, take my body weight off, and then gently get off the bike. Let's see where that sag setting is at. So you can see right there on the 160 millimeter travel mark, I'm exactly below the 20%, probably at 19% sag. And that's pretty much exactly where I want it. The guy in the video recommends 18, but come on, 19%. That's where I'm gonna leave it. That's my sag setting. Okay, so I have some notes from the video I watched last night, and I'm just trying to figure out the best settings for these forks right here. I'm also gonna link the video to you guys so you can have that guy explain it to you. He does a very, very fine job. So a common misconception of sag, if you lower the setting, it doesn't mean you're gonna have a plusher ride, saying, if you lower it to say 30%, 24%, or whatever recommended setting is. This guy claims with less PSI, you're gonna get to the mid-stroke and final stroke of your shot quicker, which makes sense because you're running less pressure. So it's gonna make for a harsher ride, right? Makes sense to me. You wanna ride higher because you wanna be riding higher in that travel. So you wanna add about 10 PSI from what the recommended manufacturer settings claims. Basically, higher suspension setting, your travel you know, it's gonna take longer for that to compress inside here and hit that mid and final stroke because you have just a better cushion of air in there. Also, he mentions you're gonna have a higher ride height, so for bottom brackets and stuff like that. This is like I said, you know, it's a RockShox Domain 2023, 38 millimeter extensions. There's not much you can do with this. I've removed tokens, I've added tokens, I've messed with my compression and my rebound settings, and I just cannot find where the shock feels decent to me. So I'm trying everything I can. I just thought I'd pass this knowledge on to you, and I'll link this video where the guy explains running higher PSIs, running, you know, less of a sag percentage, so you have more usable fork. And you know what? It made sense. And it's opposite of what everyone is saying and telling you in these like how-to videos. This one makes sense. I'm going to try it, and then I'll show you my results. All right, everyone. Hopefully this helps. Give it a try. Thanks for watching. Stay stoked. Buy some merch.